I tried to write an opening for this video that sounds kind of like a bad documentary intro, so here we go. From the dawn of apples, it has been said that they don't fall far from their tree. This is true of not only fruit-bearing trees, but Homo sapien mothers. You know what? This bit isn't working. Date My Mom is an MTV reality show that aired from 2004 to 2006, and it is quite possibly the greatest dating show I've ever seen. Around this time, MTV was leaning real heavy into reality shows, but more specifically, dating shows. I first watched the show expecting it to have no redeeming qualities, just unexcusable trash, but it turns out I kind of fell in love with it. The show is one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time, and it's a great example of what happens when something tries to be self-aware, but then just fails terribly at being self-aware. It's like they're trying to like wink at you, but they're trying to wink at you behind an eye patch, so they aren't really winking. It's a weird metaphor, but you get what I mean. The premise of the show is that there's one dater who gets to choose from 3 potential lovers, but the catch is that they never get to meet or see the potential lovers, just their moms. And they have to go on 3 dates with 3 different moms. And from those dates, they have to choose one person to go out with. Oh my God, this show is so dumb and I love it. Rather than taking a look at just one episode in specific, I'm instead going to break down the format that each episode follows, because there's no way I could just choose one to talk about. Stage 1. Introduce the daters. For the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to refer to the dater as a guy and the people they're picking as girls because, I mean, it's just easier that way. The introductions of the daters are always just hilarious.
Milk it, milk it. I date like I dance, freestyle. So these moms better have the moves to keep up. If she's old enough to be your mother, she's young enough to be my date.
Hey, what's up? I'm LaTroy. I love vintage trash cans and playing paper football. If you're not a field goal, I'm going to fold you up and flick you into a vintage trash can? Wait, what? This is probably a good time to mention that everything on the show is super scripted. After introducing the daters, they introduce the contestants, aka the moms. Every single time they introduce a mom, they're always lounging about with their daughter right as the dater pulls up.
Oh my gosh, here he is.
And then as the mom's about to walk out the door, the daughter's just like, don't tell him about this one super specific, obscure memory that totally happened, okay, mom? And guess what the moms do? Every single time.
And I did her laundry yesterday, and I found unicorn socks in the laundry. Sometimes I think she is a unicorn.
No, I can't believe you told him I have a waterbed that I filled with goat milk and then it turned into goat cheese and I kept it because it was actually a really good firmness for a bed. I can't believe you told him that. Whoever does the sound design for this show deserves an Oscar or an Emmy, or I don't know which one's for TV. They deserve an award though. That's what I'm saying.
Make that money. Just keep it going like the Energizer Bunny.
If the music they used on the show was a person, that person would have bedazzled pockets on their jeans. They'd be wearing one of those like really gaudy tap-out shirts, and then they'd have a Monster Energy snapback. The music is just the epitome of 2004. Also, every time they introduce someone, they do these weird like side-by-side panel shots, and they have these super goofy like transition noises. Hi, I'm Bethany, and I've been divorced for 27 years. After they introduce the contestant and the moms, it's time to date some moms. During each and every single date, the moms inevitably describe their daughter in just the most uncomfortably sexualized way possible.
She's a Hooters girl.
She's got a body like what?
Since Whitney has a nice body, she wants me to see what your body looks like. Pull up the shirt so I can take a look at the goods.
And then the dude is always just like, whoa, hot mom.
Lorraine's already making me sweat. I can't wait to meet her daughter.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's an episode I didn't see where one of the guys is just like, Stacy's mom has got it going on. Another one of my things about the show are the clearly scripted asides that they do.
Hooters? What? I'm ready to order.
I'll dip my hand in that treasure's chest.
Did Marilyn just say diarrhea?
If Melissa's got a stinky attitude, you could call me an eagerly waiting diaper. Is that the right line? Are we sure that's the right line? This show is almost beat for beat the exact same every episode. And I'm not complaining. It is hilarious watching every single episode, the mom trying to demonstrate how their daughter dances.
I like the way you work. A little bit of Josh. A little bit of Josh.
Work it. There we go.
Hey, how about you give me an example of how your daughter would dance? No, I couldn't. That's so embarrassing. Ah, come on. I know you can do it. Okay, fine. Ready? After the dates, the moms go home and they debrief with their daughters about how it went. And each and every single time, the daughter is just full confidence, like, yeah, he's gonna pick me, which is probably more confident than any real teenager has ever been. Or maybe they have. I don't know. It could just be me. Each show ends on the beach where the contestant is standing there and they do these really awkward crane shots that last for way too long. It's just dead silent, and the guy's standing there like. So the guy's standing there, and they do the awkward crane shots, and then a limo pulls up with all three of the daughters inside, and then the moms come out in front of the limo in sort of a lineup. So the contestant goes, and they eliminate one by one the daughters that they don't want until the last one that they do gets to come out of the limo. And I think it'd be hilarious if this is how police lineups actually worked. So like there'd be three guys standing holding the mug shots of the potential criminals, and then the victim would just be like, contestant number one, I really think you could have been the one to stab me, but that nose, just couldn't be it with that nose. Lucky number contestant, you come out, you mugged me. One of the things I'm most curious about with this show is the order that they have the daughters sit inside the limo. Do they order them in terms of who would be coming out first and then like give away the winner? Or do they keep it a secret and then have them sit and randomly assign the spots? So that way when the guy calls, they have to do that awkward like airplane movie theater shuffle thing where you're like, oh, excuse me. Yep, coming through. Okay, yep. At the end of the episode, the dater picks which daughter they want to date, and then they go and run on the beach while they cut back and forth to the other families just talking trash about them.
My ex is hotter.
Yeah, his loss. That girl looks like she got mad cankles. When I first heard about this show, I thought it was just going to be absolute trash. And it is. Don't get me wrong, but not in the way I expected. Date My Mom is the ultimate trashy, early 2000s, entertaining, dating reality show, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but it also just fails miserably at being self-aware, making for the perfect combination of unintentional cringe comedy and just trashy, bad reality show. If you're looking for something to waste a few hours on, I cannot recommend this show enough. I don't know why I'm ending it like this. It's not like this is like an actual review. I don't do reviews. But anyways, I'm gonna rate this 4 out of 5 paper footballs. For the past 5 weeks, I've done weekly uploads, 10 a.m. Mondays. And I'm proud of being able to do that, a month straight of weekly uploads, but it's also a lot of work. I'm going to be switching to uploading every other week. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please send it to a friend who has a similar sense of humor to you. It helps me out more than you would know. Plus, your friend gets to watch something that hopefully they would like. So it's a win-win. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And expect uploads every other Monday, 10 a.m. All right. Thanks for watching.